Hello students, welcome to EPG. I am Dr. D. Sumati, Assistant Professor in the Department of Resource Management in Avinashalingam University, Coimbatore. Today let us see the topic module Modern Features of Lighting Design and Fixtures in Home and Commercial Spaces. Introduction. Light has been always considered sacred and special in our culture. It is the primary request of life, basic of all living system and an important element for life. Without light, there would be no visible form, color or texture, nor any visible enclosure of interior space. Lighting a space is an important element in determining the beauty and comfort of the home. Light is an art element as well as an utilitarian element. The first function of a lighting design is to illuminate the forms and space of an interior environment and allow its users to undertake activities and perform tasks with appropriate speed, accuracy and comfort. A well-lighted room can ease tensions, help to create harmony, make reading and TV watching a greater pleasure and heighten the enjoyment of furniture, painting and rugs. Poor lighting can spoil the overall effect of the most expensively decorated room, while proper illumination can make a simply decorated room seem far more exciting. The lighting in a space changes the mood of the space just as it does the perceived size of a room. Placement and type are important aspects of interior design and they work in conjunction with color selections, room size, availability of natural light and furniture selection. The objectives of this lesson are to study the latest materials and methods of lighting, to become aware of the types of lighting and lighting fixtures used in interiors, and to give clear-cut idea about the latest trends in lighting and lighting fixtures in homes, and to acquire knowledge on trends in commercial lighting design. Now let us see the sources of artificial lighting. There are two common sources of artificial light, that is the incandescent bulb and the fluorescent tube. First let us see incandescent lighting. Incandescent light is formed by heating a highly resistant tungsten filament with an electric current until it glows. It contains a continuous warm yellow color spectrum. It produces heat and is costly. It is used in ceiling and portable fixtures such as table lamps. This lighting is flattering and best for warm mood lighting. These lamps are available in a wide range of wattages. A type of incandescent light is the tungsten halogen lamp. The filament of the small lamp is surrounded with halogen gas. As the tungsten burns off, the halogen reacts with tungsten, creating a bright light. This type of light enables one to direct light to a certain area and to strengthen the light by placing a bulb inside a reflective lamp. Low voltage lighting has a built-in reflector with a tungsten halogen bulb that produces superior accent lighting or spot lighting. Low voltage halogen is the lamp of choice where artwork is displayed. Next let us see fluorescent lighting. Fluorescent light is created by an arc between two electrodes inside a glass tube filled with very low pressure, that is mercury vapor. The arc or discharge produces ultraviolet radiations in wavelength that excite or activate the white powder, that is phosphorus crystals lining the lamp. Phosphorus fluorescence converting the ultraviolet energy into visible light energy. This light is relatively shadowless, even light, making it ideal for general lighting of environments where task lighting would be impractical or undesirable. In homes, fluorescent lighting is most commonly used in luminous ceiling panels recessed into a drop ceiling and covered with texture translucent panels. These lights are also commonly used in under the cabinet lighting over counters, in bathroom lighting and overwork surfaces in hobby rooms or offices. This type of even clear light provides an environment where work can take place for hours without lighting cause fatigue. Compact fluorescent lamps are initially more expensive, yet they consume as little as 1/5 of the power and last up to 13 times longer than incandescent lamps. CF lamps also offer a choice of colors and degrees of warmth. Dimmable fluorescent lighting system consists of an electronic dimming ballast, control wiring power wiring, wall box dimmer, switch and dimmable fluorescent fixtures. Color fluorescent light is cold cathode lighting, commonly called neon lamps. These use different gases or vapors to produce colors. High intensity discharge lamps or high pressure electric discharge lamps are commonly available in three types, each with different uniqueness depending upon the gas vapor inside and the phosphor coating. HID lamps have been used primarily for industrial applications and outdoor lighting. Now let us see the types of lighting and lighting fixtures used in interiors. From the point of view of service, three types of lighting are felt necessary, namely general lighting, task lighting and ascent lighting. Lighting which are used generally to light up the room are known as ambient or general lighting, like the wall lights, chandeliers, etc. It must be sufficient to guarantee safety of movement and should be of high level for simple tasks. It fills the undefined areas of a room with a soft level of light. The general lighting should be provided in various intensities. Ambient lighting usually comes from indirect fixtures that afford a diffuse spread of illumination. The next one is task lighting. The task lighting illuminates a particular area where visual activity takes place. It is often achieved with individual fixtures that direct light onto a work surface. These lights offer high intensity lighting without high general illumination. This light is produced in particular places, usually by portable floor and table lamps, but also by straight or curved lighted rods and by lights behind ground glass that is flush with the wall. Next one is ascent lighting. The ascent lighting chiefly fills an aesthetic need, that is, a spotlight dramatizes or highlights an art object. Ascent sources give local rather than general illumination. They are supplementary to the general light sources. The effect of ascent lighting is instantly appreciated when one enters a room with much sparkling light. Downlighters, uplighters and wall washers can also become ascent lights. Now let us see the types of lighting fixtures. First one is movable light fixtures. That is, table lamps, floor lamps and small specialty lamps are easy to buy, easy to take along when one moves and are the movable light fixtures. Table lamps show individuality and style, and at the same time they serve as sources of light. Variety, mobility and ease of installation add to the appeal of such lamps. The height of the lamp within the shade also affects the circle of illumination. Floor lamps offer great flexibility. Traditional floor lamps provides a continuation of levels, serving either as a reading light or as a source of soft ambient light. Pharmacy lamps offer options for tasks such as reading and sewing. Lamps with adjustable arms provide greater range and flexibility. Bright torches available in halogen and incandescent versions bounce light onto the ceiling for a dramatic form or indirect lighting, especially for high ceiling rooms. Specialty lamps in new varieties are constantly appearing in the market. These lamps can fill a definite need while remaining mobile and requires standard wiring. A lamp designed for an artist's table can be called a specialty lamp. Recessed ceiling fixtures are used to provide illumination in downlight offices without the intrusion of a visible fixture. For this reason, they are effective in rooms with low ceiling and sleek lines. Recessed fixtures can be added in existing areas provided where there is enough space between the ceiling and the roof above. The next one is surface mounted fixtures. This is installed either on walls or on the ceilings. Surface mounted fixtures are integral to the most home lighting designs. Ceiling and wall fixtures provide general illumination in traffic areas such as landings, entries and hallways where safety is a consideration. Kitchen, bathroom and workshops benefit from the added light from ceiling fixture used in conjunction with task lighting on work surfaces. Chandeliers and pendant fixtures add sparkle and style in high ceiling entries and above dining and game tables. These decorative fixtures can give direct or diffuse light or a combination of the two mini lights and strip lights are partly for fun and partly for effective task lighting. They add a splash of light and color and may be used to provide very good effect in highlighting, high windows and other architectural features. Track lighting offers great versatility of installation. Available in varying lengths, tracks are extended electrical lines from the outlets they hold. The architectural lighting includes luminous panels, built-in indirect lighting, recessed and adjustable fixtures, and surface-mounted and suspended fixtures. Then luminous panels are strips or lines of lights, usually fluorescent, over which glass or plastic translucent panels are placed. This also glows. Next one is built-in indirect lighting. Indirect lighting is placing a light behind a built-in or portable feature. The next one, the types of indirect lighting placed behind deflectors include the following. This first one is cornice lighting. A light behind a board mounted into a ceiling washes light down onto the wall. Then valance lighting. A light used over the top of window washes both the ceiling and window treatment. Next one is bracket lighting, up and down. That is valance lighting mounted lower on the wall washes the upper and perhaps lower wall with the light. Then bracket lighting up only. That is a light placed just below the ceiling as the board or deflector beneath it. Then soffit lighting in a kitchen. A light built into the soffit shines downward from the top of the cabinet overhead. The next one is fixed and adjustable lighting. This includes various luminaires that are fixed or set into the ceiling called recessed luminaries and those that are adjustable. Adjustable luminaires can be recessed or surface mounted. Recessed downlight canisters set into the ceiling cast parts of light downward. Next, let us see the latest trends in lighting and lighting fixtures in homes. First one is light emitting diode, that is LED, and compact fluorescent lights, CFL bulbs, have revolutionized energy efficient lighting. Then LEDs, that is light emitting diodes or solid light bulbs which are extremely energy efficient. When first developed, LEDs were limited to single bulb use in applications such as instrument panels, electronics, pen lights, and are more recently strings of indoor and outdoor lights. First type is diffuse bulbs. In this style, cluster of LEDs are covered by a dimpled lens which spreads the light out over a wider area. These bulbs have many uses such as area lighting for rooms, porches, reading lamps, ascent lamps, hallways, and low light applications where light remains on for extended periods. The next one is dimmable globe LED bulbs. It is mainly suited for bathrooms. These bulbs produce light equivalent to a 40-watt incandescent bulb, yet only consume 10 watts of power. These bulbs have a 200-degree beam angle to cast light in a wide area. The next one is track lighting pin base. It is available in MR16 pin base, that is, LEDs are ideal for track lighting. These do not contribute to heat built up in your room how long they remain on. They are 90% more efficient than incandescent and last 10 times longer than CFLs. The frequency of changing bulbs is greatly reduced. Next one is flood reflector LEDs. These are now available for standard research lighting parts and housings. They range from 7.5 to 17 watts with a beam width from PAR 20 to PAR 38. Next one is flame tip candelabra base LEDs. This is designed to replace incandescent candelabra bulbs. These flame tip LEDs deliver the equivalent light of 25 to 35 watt incandescent while only drawing 3.5 watts of electricity. Because of the heat sink in the base, light doesn't diffuse downwards as much as a typical incandescent candelabra bulb. This LED tube lights. It is designed to restore fluorescent tube bulbs. These LED tubes are available in 8 and 16 watts, which replace traditional 25 watt and 40 watt T18, T10 and T12 fluorescent tubes. Because fluorescent lights are often installed in high ceilings in commercial sites, there are additional savings because the regularity of changing bulbs is greatly reduced. Next, let us see the trends in lighting design in commercial spaces. First one is offices. As modern office buildings often allow little or no daylight to reach the major interior areas, artificial lighting became the primary illumination source. In the past, it was considered satisfactory to simply afford overall lighting plenty to deliver a preferred standard desktop level. Tests show that increased levels of lighting tends to improve speed of work and reduction of errors progressively supplied by ceiling mounted fluorescent fixtures. High levels of uniform lighting, often delivered from fixtures of poor design, tend to create glare both from fixtures and from reflections on task materials at desktop level. Such lighting is also wasteful of energy and therefore costly because areas that have no need for highlight levels are receiving the same levels as actual work surfaces. Realization of such problems has led to the development of alternative approaches such as task ambient lighting, in which overall or ambient lighting is set at much lower levels. The effects of glare from ceiling lights can be eliminated by the use of fixtures incorporating lenses or parabolic reflections. Suitable fixtures appear as dim or dark when viewed by workers seated at work surfaces. Positioning of task lighting sources at the sides of work surfaces or the use in fixtures of special lenses made up of tiny prisms that direct light sideways can reduce reflected glare. Task lighting can also be locally switched so that lights remain off at workstations that neither are nor occupied, resulting in energy savings. Visual comfort at computer workstations is really important in minimizing work stress and physical complaints among the office workers. Proper lighting is a key factor in avoiding such problems. Lighting that creates glare on the glass of screens is a common problem that requires careful placement of fixtures on protecting the screen from glare. Light levels must be carefully set at individual workstations to ensure that the brightness of the screen, the brightness level of the nearby surroundings and of task materials close to a VDT screen should be no more than 3 times that of the screen itself. Private offices and conference rooms require the same attention. In these spaces, as well as in general offices, some accent light is often desirable to relieve repetitiveness by providing an alternative visual focus so that a concise look away from work materials offers visual relaxation and stimulus. Next one is healthcare facilities. Lighting in hospitals, clinics and medical offices involves an intricate variety of issues concerning the comfort and well-being of patients and visitors and the working needs of the doctors, nurses and staff. Waiting areas and circulation spaces require moderate light levels, that is 30 to 50 foot candles, while medical office consulting rooms, like other private offices, are best served by similar ambient light levels with additional high intensity lighting available for specific examination and treatment routines. Surgery requires very high light levels from specialized fixtures designed exclusively for operating rooms. Nurses' stations need 100-foot candles or more of illumination at work surfaces. Patient rooms, often illuminated in older facilities with dull general lighting at low levels, actually call for lighting adjustable to several differing intensities. A low level 30 to 50 foot candles is needed for daytime. In addition, a higher level should be available from portable or otherwise movable light units for examination and treatment. Reading lights are also needed for the use of patients in bed. In semi-private rooms and wards, separate lighting controls will be placed at each patient's area to assure only least disturbance for other patients in the same room. Well-designed lighting can help to decrease anxiety and discomfort in medical facilities. Families and other visitors as well as patients are powerfully influenced by the overall appearance of such establishments and tend to understand comfortable and appropriate lighting as an indication of competent professional care management. The next one is retail stores and showrooms. The store managers understand that the ambience of store and appearance of merchandise on display strongly affect customers' decisions about purchasing. Lighting plays a major role in communicating the character of a store and must be in harmony with the sales policies of a particular firm. Shops that feature low prices and rapid turnover of merchandise are best served by high intensity light levels with little concern for artistic subtleties. A basic level of 100 foot candles is common with special displays using levels as high as 500 foot candles supplied by direct spot lighting. In stores offering increased customer assistance and an emphasis on better quality merchandise rather than bargain prices, a moderate level of ambient light is appropriate, with possibly lower levels for circulation spaces and higher levels for merchandise on display. Brightly lit accent displays combined with the lighting of perimeter walls on displays helps to enlighten the character of the store. Selling spaces can focus on item features seasonally or in special promotions. Specialty shops stressing style and quality are best served by lower light levels approaching those of residential lighting. Desired atmosphere may suggest private club or fine hotel. General lighting of 20 to 40 foot candles appropriate higher levels and actual merchandise. In addition to these generalizations, one must consider the specific merchandise to be displayed in order to choose suitable light sources and fixtures. Uniform general lighting can wash out highlights and make a good soft, even dull. Point source lighting tends to develop highlights and highlight texture. Although some highlighting is desirable for almost any merchandise, it is especially favorable to products that glitter jewelry, photo equipment and small appliances looks best under high contrast concentrated lighting. Furniture and rugs are better served by softer lighting, although rugs and textiles, including the fabric of clothing, look most eye-catching when emphasized. The next one is restaurants. Restaurant lighting parallel store in many respects with the character of lighting playing an important role in communication price level, quality and speed of turnover. Restaurant selection is strongly influenced by appearance and level of customer satisfaction, although obviously affected primarily by the food and service, also determined by visual impressions, among which lighting is of ultimate importance. Bright uniform light suggests a briskly paced atmosphere usually associated with luncheonettes, dinners and fast food chain outlets where speed and low prices take priority over quality and service. In restaurant with table service, a mid-range ambient light level makes circulation easy and is adequate for table illumination. Hotel dining rooms and mid-level restaurants are generally well served by such overall lighting. Dimmers make it possible to alter lighting levels as the season and time of the day suggest. Fluorescent light, unflattering to both food and patrons, is best avoided in favor of incandescent and halogen sources. The next one is smart lighting. The smart lighting technology is exciting because of the wide array of results and benefits that it can achieve. Controls embedded in each fixture deliver exciting results, including a dramatic savings on energy cost. In fact, a Business Insider report shows one packaging company slashed energy cost by 75% and improved worker productivity by 20% at one of its plants by installing smart LED lights. Then to conclude, lighting is not only illuminating the place with necessary light fixtures, but also creating warm surroundings through decent lighting. The information given in this lesson would give an idea or even help the owners of the residence and shop owner to install lighting systems in their places that are effective in meeting the demands of the concerned people while reducing the energy used for lighting. Good and efficient lighting is essential for every home, and vast improvements have been made during recent years, both in artificial lighting and in making the best use of natural lighting. Artificial light becomes primary in homes where most people spend much of the time after dark. Thus, it is an important part of every home, and one should take utmost care for the lights they arrange in a room. Thank you.